Hi, I am Michael Santos, and today I'm making this video in New York City. I am not at my regular computer. As you can see from my background, I don't have all of the tools that I usually have, which is that big microphone and lighting equipment on my face. I'm actually in an apartment that is right on the Upper East Side of New York. It's an apartment that's about ready to be demolished. It belongs to a business partner of mine who lives nearby, and this apartment is going to be remodeled. But before the contractors begin, I am staying in it while I'm here in the city. So I appreciate the opportunity to have a home base, but I don't have all of my equipment. So I'm a little bit behind in filming these videos because I'm not at home, and yet I still want to make sure that people who are incarcerated see what I'm talking about when I refer to our daily journal and the importance of staying focused and always working toward a productive goal. Today is actually February the 13th. I left Orange County, California on February the 9th, and I'm going to show you what I did just before I left when I was still at the Orange County airport. I'm just going to break right now because I filmed this little segment of showing you how I would take that time to prepare even when I was on board an airplane flight. And the reason that I want you to see this is because you see through all of our work, if I'm presenting this to people in jail and prison, I always try to show people that regardless of what's going on around you, it's incumbent upon you to be working and preparing regardless of what's going on in the environment where you are. Things may change, lockdowns may occur. Right now we're in a pandemic, a lot of people can't go to classes, but that doesn't stop somebody who is focused on preparing for success. Those are some of the lessons that are covered in our daily journal, and it's something that I experienced through the 9,500 days that I served, and it's also what I continue to do when I'm out here building businesses. So let me be quiet, and you'll be able to see how I prepared just before I boarded my flight.
Well, it's 6:12, and I'm about ready to board a flight to Dallas on my way to LaGuardia Airport in New York City. And before I get on the plane, I just want to get ready because I've got a tremendous amount of work to do. So you can see on my screen, I've got this section here. This is my Finder. If you're new to computers, this is where a person would store all folders and files. I am going to get ready for a productive trip right now while I still have internet access. So I am going to go down to this folder down here for the Straight A Guide program, and that is what I'm going to be rewriting for 2021. So I've opened up there. I've already edited these. I did some pre-prep work. I've edited these documents: overview, values, goals, attitude, aspiration. I did yesterday. Today on this flight, I want to edit 6. So I've got a long flight without any internet connectivity and without any telephone distractions. So my hopes are that I'll be able to work through 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 today, and effectively update these modules so the people in prison will have the most current version. So I can, that's the one that I have to edit today. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to 5. I'm going to grab the new heading and just copy that section right there and close it right there. I'm going to copy that right here. And now I know I'm going to be doing number 6, and this module is on aspirations on action. Okay, so, and today is February the 9th. Hopefully I'll give an update when I land in Dallas, and I'll be able to show you how productive I was while on a flight. And that's what's important. Regardless of where you are, you've always got to be productive. We've always got to be working toward the goals that we set for ourselves. So I've got to sign off right now because it's time to board.
Consistent with this message that I'm always giving, I'm never going to ask you to do anything that I am not doing. I wanted to show you that video to really illustrate the importance of preparation. You've always got to be preparing if you're living in a challenging situation for the time when you're on the other side of that challenging situation. And so you may wonder, well, what is this course that I've been working to rewrite? Well, I have a number of courses that we offer to administrators in jails and prisons across the country, but I've been writing those courses ever since I got out of prison. And now I'm filming this in 2021, but I finished my obligation to the Bureau of Prisons about 7.5 years ago. In fact, it was 2013, August of 2013. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. In August, it'll be a full 8 years, but right now it's 7.5 years, and I've gone through a lot. I've built a lot of businesses. I've been sued once. I've sold courses to administrators and law enforcement. I've built, done investing. I've done a lot of things, and so it's important for me to continuously update these tools so that when I'm distributing the content inside of jails and prisons, people can see the progress and the reasons why people should be working really hard every single day to position themselves for success. One of the courses in rewriting it this time is I included all types of vocabulary words. You see there's, I think, 148 of these words. So each time I write a module, I bring in new words that I would not have known when I was starting my prison sentence, because I really believe that strong communication skills and strong critical thinking skills are two of the most important tools that a person can develop to overcome the challenges and the ancillary consequences of mass incarceration. So ancillary is an example. I wouldn't have known that word when I was young or when I was going into the prison system. But so I had to learn how to develop my vocabulary. And that's why this coursework includes lessons on how to do that. But it's also just as important for me to show how hard I have to work to stay current with everything. So this is what you're looking at right now on my screen, is the documents that I think this is, no, it would be under, where did I put it's under Straight A Guide, because that's the name of the course. So it's in the 2021 edition. You see I had to write all of these as new courses. These ones that I was showing you before I got on the plane, 6, I think this is what I edited while I was on the plane, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think I was able to complete 6 and 7 on my flight to Dallas. I completed 8 while I was on a layover in Dallas, and then finished 9 and 10 when I was flying from Dallas to LaGuardia. And all of these projects are done right now. And if I open them up, you can kind of see how I followed the same format. I put the title, the date that I finished it. That was the date that I was flying, I guess. The title, and then I map it out. And you'll see the bold letters are the places where I have put the words that I wanted people to learn. And this is a good tool, I think. I think it's going to be a great tool for people who are self-directed and really want to change their life. And so part of it is creating this content. That's only part of it, right? The other part of it here was building, as I showed you, this vocabulary list, which is also part of the course, right? It's showing part of the course. And then it's going to require me to, the next step is going to be for me to build lay them out in InDesign, which is, I don't know if I can show you this here on this computer, because I have this on my big computer at home, but if so, I'll show it to you. So all of these are lessons that I had to learn since I came home. But that said, if I hadn't prepared myself well while I was in prison, I never would have been able to do things like this and build coursework like this. I don't see this product on here that allows me to show you. So I'll have to show it to you when I am home. I wonder if I could show you the journal itself and what it will eventually look like. Let me see if I've got that on this computer, because I've got so many computers, but they don't all, let's see, Acrobat. Yeah, this, I think it's right here. File, open new. Let me see. Just trying to show you, because I want you to see. Year end? Nope, it's not here. View all recent files. Let's see if I can show you the daily journal. These are all documents that I create inside of a inside of a really complicated program that I had to learn how to use since I've come home. I can't really find it right here. Maybe I could just show you what one of them looks like. Now, these are other types of products and tools that I create. In any event, I'm going to close out this video because I'm really not in my home environment anyway. I just wanted to make sure that I start catching up by publishing videos every day. I'll show you some other cool stuff tomorrow in tomorrow's video, but I am going to catch up on these. So this is going to be published on the 9th. So I've got the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, 13th. I'm going to show you what I've been doing since I've been here in New York. Some super cool things. In fact, here's a little preview of it. If I could find it. Is there any more of these open window? Let's see. Bring all to front. Let me see. I really want to show you one of the cool things I'm working on right now. Let's see here. No. Oh yeah, here you go. Maybe you can see this. I'll show you. I'll play this for you. That's my newest television commercial. I just got it in yesterday. If I were to play it, I don't think you'd be able to hear it, so I'm going to have to publish it another day for you. But always working, always eager to prove worthy of your support. Sorry I'm going to be missing until I get back to California in my regular format, but I will continue to create new content and send it inside to you always, because I want you to see I never ask you to do anything that I'm not doing. And the time that you invest right now in developing your critical thinking skills, developing your communication skills, building a stronger vocabulary is going to pay enormous dividends for you in the future. So get to work. Today is actually Saturday, February the 13th, but I think I'm going to publish this under the date of February the 9th, just so there's stuff coming up all the time. Be well. I am Michael Santos with Prison Professors in Compliance Mitigation, and I want to thank you for being a part of our community.